can really take the map and drive the instructor inside the classroom and link it to the M step, then everything will move. You see it?
Ladies, third grade teachers, could you tell me, how do you think this professional development was for you today?
PD. It was productive. It was exciting.
We will never leave Mr. Hurt's advising.
Because the schools that I've worked with, the teachers I've worked with, their scores just go through the roof, because what I do is I talk about practical stuff that's practical. Because I'm a former teacher and also I'm a principal, so I'm gonna be telling you guys things that I know will work in your classroom.
There is greatness in education. There is greatness in learning. And there is greatness in our youth.
Hello, my name is Sean Hurt, the school turnaround specialist, and I am so excited that I have a new virtual platform that I'm bringing to schools and districts all around this world.
Mr. Hurt has brought greatness to his school, and for that, he has developed a platform.
We have some of the highest academic achievement within our county and within the state of Michigan.
Data doesn't lie.
This platform will help you to transform your school from good to great, and also it will make your school a reward school. I'm bringing strategies that will help you move that academic needle. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm passionate about educating the students. I'm passionate about getting teachers to the next level, and I'm passionate about schools just having high academic achievement. A couple of months ago, I got a letter in the mail from the state of Michigan, and they acknowledged that my school was a reward school. And I said, by all means, I want to bring this information to all of the schools all around the world. So please make sure that you check out my new virtual platform. It'll be coming soon, and I will be giving strategies on how to move that academic needle and make your school good to great.
For more information, please visit www.shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Hurt, Sean Hurt, your school turnaround specialist with my Saturday morning podcast. Come on in, hit that share button. Let me know where you're coming from. This morning, we have a hot topic, a hot discussion. Your leadership with your spouse your relationship with your spouse affects your leadership. So I need, if you are a person, an educator, you don't have to be in the educational field. If you're somebody that's saying, Hurt, I need to know about this. I need some strategies. I need to get some of that information. You need to be on as we speak. Spouses, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wife, come on in. I have to talk about this. So just give me a few minutes so I could bring all of my people in and hit that share button. I need to know where you're coming from and who you are. I need to know where you're coming from and who you are. So just give me a few minutes as we get some more people on. And let me know where you're coming from. So we're going to hit that share button and let me know where you're coming from and let me know who you are. All right. Get all of my folks in. Just give me a few seconds. This is a good one. This is a good one on this morning. Let me get all my people in. I need you to hit that share button, and we're gonna get rocking and rolling on today. Hold on for 1 second. Let me know where you're coming from. All right. Hit that share button. Come on in. Make sure I got everybody in. Yep, gotta get my people in. Yep, give me a second. Yep, this is going to be a hot one, a hot topic. I need people from all over to be able to get this. Yep. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm working on these computers and want to make sure we got everybody in and ready to go. Yes, good morning, Mr. Gordon. Good morning. I can't pronounce it. Suman. Good morning to you. So come on in. Let's take about 30 more seconds. I still got some of my Facebook people in. I want to make sure I got my Facebook people in. Good morning, Miss September. Good morning, Miss Davis. Good morning, Principal Laws. Good morning, everybody. Hey, listen, let's go hit that share button. Let's go hit that share button. We got a big topic on this morning. So I want to make sure that we get everybody in. I need everybody on this one. We're talking about relationships with your spouse, relationships with your spouse, and how it will have an effect on your leadership. So come on in. Good morning to you, Miss Sherry. Good morning to you, and good morning to you, Mrs. Jordet. I want to get it right, so I don't want to mess up the name, but good morning to you. And go ahead and let me know where you're coming from, and let's hit that share button. Good morning to you, Mr. Paul. Good morning. Good morning. All right, we're ready to go. Hold on, I just want to get a couple more things out. Yep, want to get a couple more shares out, because I gotta really, I want people to get this. We're gonna get people to get this one. I'm going slow on this one. Yes. All right. I think we're all about set. Let me know. And I need you to share this. Come on, share group. We're sharing this. We need to share it to all of my platforms. I want to make sure we're good. All right. Good morning, Dr. Jeter. Good morning, everybody. All right. So, let's go ahead. I want to make sure I use my time wisely. Once again, my name is Sean Hurt, the school turnaround specialist, and I am with my Saturday morning podcast. And I'm here every Saturday morning. We call ourselves the Fantastic Four. It's me. And then at 10:30, we have Create and Educate. And then after that, we have Principal Kafele. And then on Sunday, we have Dean Packer and that team. So we call ourselves the Fantastic Four. And we are here to give out free professional development to everybody. Today, we're going to talk about your relationship with your spouse will have a direct impact on your school leadership, your relationship with your spouse. And you're saying, Hurt, why are you talking about this? What's going on? First, I did this topic about 6 or 7 months ago, and I did it, and I got a lot of feedback, and I was able to really do more research, more study. And then the last couple of weeks to a month, I've been having conversations with different people, and this topic has came up. So I said, hey, I want to share it with everybody. As an educator, been doing this for 23 years. So I'm gonna talk about wearing different hats. The hat when I was single as a teacher, and then I got married. I've been married for 18 years, and through the marriage, as a teacher, as assistant principal, as a principal, and as a consultant, I want to bring all of that to the table. Okay, and then you say, Hurt, why should I listen to you? Why should I listen to you? Because I know for a fact that your relationship with your spouse will have a direct impact on you as a school leader, either in a positive way or a negative way. So I'm going to be very transparent. I was talking this morning with my wife, and she said, Hurt, just let it out. Don't hold back. Let it out. Be very transparent. Let everybody know exactly what's taking place. So that's what I'm going to do. So before I get started with that, I want to go over a couple of housekeeping notes. I have to give a big shout out to Principal Win Chappelle out of the Hope Academy, 6th through 12th grade. I was there in Georgia on yesterday, spent the whole day with her staff, her leadership team, and it was just amazing. Everything that we talked about, because this is my second time there, I was there in February. Her whole school has been transformed, from data in the hallways to different systems that she has put in place within the last 2 months. How she's interacting, the teachers, and how they're using their pedagogy in the classroom. I was just astonished. And the reason why I was so astonished is because what we did is that we looked at her district data in February. She was using iReady. So we had the scores in February. And then she just got finished taking the third test about two weeks ago. And her proficiency, listen to me very close. I got to give a shout out. Her proficiency for her math and ELA for the middle school literally doubled from February to now. Now I'm going to say this again. Her proficiency doubled from February to now. Hopefully I have some of her teachers on and hopefully she's on. But I told you yesterday, I'm going to give a big shout out to the work that you guys are doing. Next week, in 2 more weeks, they start their state test in Georgia. So I know for a fact that they're going to kill the game. So hats off to you and your team, Hope Academy. Principal Wynn Chappelle, you are doing an excellent job. Kudos to you and your team. And I cannot wait to see the end of the year data for your state test. I'm telling you, this stuff works. So hats off to you and your team. So I want to give a big shout out to them. Also, I want to give a big shout out, stay with me, everybody, to Destiny Spencer at Mary C. Snow Academy in West Virginia. I was with that team, and she's doing the same work. Man, I went into classrooms. I visited, we did some data digs, and it was excellent. Destiny Spencer, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. That's why I'm pumped up. I'm excited. I'm seeing just work taking place from these principals, these schools, these teachers, and you guys are going to the next level. A couple other things is that I told myself, Principal Dr. Oglesby, see all of these superstar principals. She's from North Carolina. She emailed me her mobile desk that she created at her school. So she has a mobile desk. I've been preaching for the last 3 or 4 years, principals, we have to spend at least 60% of our time in the classroom being instructional leaders. So she has a mobile desk, and she texted me the other day with pictures. She said, Hurt, I had a mobile desk first time, and I was able to see so much stuff in that period of time having my mobile desk with my phone on it, my computer, but I was able to look at so much stuff, get so much information by me having a traveling desk. Once again, it is not hard. Just do it. Just do it. I'm telling you, it's going to take your school to the next level. So Dr. Oglesby, hats off to you. Keep up the good work. You know about the work that you guys are doing, your team over there. You guys are killing the game in North Carolina. So hats off to you. Also, the last thing is that please reach out to me if you would like for me to come and do a face-to-face or virtual PD for the upcoming school year. I am doing that. Schools are going to the next level. I'm excited. I'm pumped up. There's nobody in the world that can convince me that when we put the right systems, the right strategies in place at these schools, that education will go to the next level. I've seen it too many times with schools I'm working with. I've seen it too many times all over the world. I've seen it. So I don't want nobody on my platform, on my podcast to say, Hurt, I'm struggling. No, we don't have to struggle. There's no need to struggle. There's no need to hit your head upside the wall. There's no need. You have resources right there. Inbox me, let me know. We'll set it up and we'll go to work. I want you to be like Principal Wynn Chappelle, when now within 3 months, her proficiency from her district test has doubled. I want you to be like Principal Destiny Spencer. You know, her classroom pedagogy, and she's getting ready for the state test, but she's seeing that the instruction is going to the next level. I want you to be like Dr. Oglesby and have a mobile desk going through the hallway. That's how you change the game. That's how those kids are learning. That's how those teachers will go to the next level. That's how you're going to be a blessing to the community which your school is in. And I am hyped up. I'm focused. Hey, I'm on fire on this one. No one can convince me that these strategies are not working. I did it, and I turned around 3 schools, and now I'm actually seeing data coming in as we speak. I'm in the schools. I'm watching how a school was here, and now they're there. I'm hearing listen, on my text messages yesterday, a teacher from the PD texted me and said, Hurt, my principal and you bringing this information to us have me motivated, have me on fire, have me want to go back to that middle school and just go to the next level. I'm in Atlanta at the airport looking at it. I'm in tears like, oh my God. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. All right. So enough about me. Let's go ahead and jump in it. And I want to make sure that we got everybody ready to go. All right. your relationship with your spouse can have an effect on your school leadership. I'm going to talk about it. I know for a fact it can have a positive or negative effect. Okay. I've seen schools who went to the next level with the principal, but the principal had their affairs in order at home. And consequently, when the home is fine, they come to work, whether it's a male or female, come to work, and now they're focused. They can do the job. They can really support the parents, everybody, all stakeholders, because their affairs are fine at home. And then I've seen when the affairs are not fine at home, how it can have a negative impact on the school, on the learning, on the community, on the teachers, on everything, because the person is not totally engaged with the school because he or she's mind is thinking about what's taking place at home with their spouse. Whether if you're married, whether if you're dating, whatever it may be, it has a direct impact. You cannot hide from it. You cannot run from it. It does. So I am here to kind of talk about the things that's going to take place as you get married or as you are married as a leader. Okay, so that's why I'm here. So let's go ahead and talk, and I need us to share because it's so important. It's so important. So I'm gonna read this. The demands of the job, internal and external, can affect marriages. In a blink of an eye, the school family needs can take precedence over the immediate needs of your family. The school's family needs can take precedence over the immediate needs of your family. And that can lead to divorce court. It happens more often than many people will admit. In spite of the stress and demands of the job, many families manage to hold it together, but none of them says that it happens easily. It's not something that's going to happen easily. It doesn't happen without effort and planning. Okay? So now I'm going to talk about 5 things that I know as a principal, married for 18 years. Before I was married for 18 years, how I was a single man teaching, how it is going to affect these areas, okay? So hopefully you got a paper. I got my notes right there. I got my pen right there. I need you to take these notes, and I want us to share. We're going to tag it. This is so important because now Dr. Houston, is real talk, is true. This is taboo. We don't talk about it. I'm a person. I will deal with data. I will deal with pedagogy. I will deal with classroom instruction. That's what the work I do, but we do not talk about it. It's taboo. We hide it. But I know for a fact it has the biggest impact on you as a leader. All right. So I'm gonna pause for a second because some people are like, hold up, her. I gotta call somebody. I gotta get my spouse up there. They up there watching ESPN. Let me get them down there. I know some husbands like, hold on, wife, you gotta listen to her. You gotta listen to them. I've been saying this, but now you gotta hear from another person. Hear from another person that's doing my role. So I'm coming from the perspective as a male principal, as a male assistant principal. That's who I am. So I'm coming from that perspective, but it also supports the female perspective as well. So we're going to talk about both things. So number one, not in any particular order. Number one, write it down. When you are in a marriage, and they have to understand this, or when you are dating, I'm about to get married. I want to get married, so I'm dating. So I'm trying to find a person, or I'm married now. So I'm talking about both things. Your time will be shortened with your significant other, with your spouse, with your wife, with your husband, or somebody you're courting. I'm old school, courting. I'm saying courting, write it down, courting. Your time will be shortened. You do not work a 9 to 5, 8 to 4. You do not work that. Write it down. Your time will be shortened. So you need to be very clear. If I am about to get married, I'm about to find this person, they find me, how my time will be shortened. I do not clock off at 5. I can't be like, all right, I'll be home at 5:15, 5:20. That does not happen. You cannot say I'm by, because you'll be at school and a kid. Hold on for a second. Let me make sure my connection is good. Oh my God. See, hold on. Can everybody hear me? I want to make sure I'm good. I'm good. Okay. All right, cool. All right, I hear. All right. All right, good. Okay, everybody hear me? Okay. So I just saw my connection. There's going to be kids that didn't get picked up on time. It's going to be parents calling. It's going to be a teacher that want to talk to you. Those things happen. You can't say, oh my God, it's 3 o'clock, I'm out the door. Now, some people do it, but their schools are not effective. Your time. Now, we know life and work balance. I understand that, but I'm here to tell you that your time will be shortened with your spouse or your significant other. And they have to understand that. You're in leadership. You're in leadership. I'm not saying that's going to be all of the time, but you're going to have to spend some time at school getting that together. So when I was single, as a single educator, I was able to spend all of my time at work because I didn't have any obligations. I wasn't married. I didn't have any kids and things of that nature as a teacher. And then when I became a assistant principal, that's when I got married. And me and my wife Erica, a lot of you guys know her, we had to sit down and I had to have a conversation with her and say, hey, this is the work that I am doing. Are you all right with it? This is the time that's being spent. Is that cool with you? Before we had the discussion. I'm not Principal Hurt from 8 to 3. I gotta wear this all of the time. So I'm not going to be able to come home consistently at 3:30 because things happen. My superintendent might call and say, hey, I need this report by 5. Once again, a parent might stop by and say, hey, my child is missing their hat, their coat. When I was a high school AP, high school people, I'm talking to you guys. I had to stay after school to do the football game, the basketball game, the prom, the homecoming. That's my responsibility. Those things didn't end at 9:30. That was my responsibility as an AP and as a principal. I couldn't be like, all right, we got the homecoming tonight. I'm about to be at home at 4. I had to be at the homecoming right there, making sure things are fine. Your time will be shortened with your spouse. It's not a negative thing or a bad thing. I want us to understand it as a leader. What are the things that's going to have the direct impact on your relationship and how you run a school? Somebody said, Hurt, you talking. I'm about to go to work. Yes. Yep. I got Brother Tarver. He's about to go to work. He's about to go to work on evaluations. These things, your time. Brother Tarver, I know him. He likes to exercise. He likes to listen to podcasts. But he's about to go in on a Saturday and get those evaluations. Okay? All right. I have to be honest and real. Come on. I have to be honest and real with this. Number 2. You're going to have to, your spouse going to have to understand that you're going to have to deal with negative opinions about you as a person from community people, parents, students, or whatever. It might not even be right. But then you have to deal with the negative opinion, the negative things that come with being a leader. And it could be all lies. But now those things are in the newspaper, on the news, on the radio. So now you're leaving out of your house and your spouse is seeing this. They're talking about you in a negative light, but your spouse knows that's not you. How is he or she going to react to that? That's coming back to the house. You know, your spouse going to work out, your spouse going to eat breakfast. You might be, and now you hear it on the news. It was times when I was a principal and negative things would come to me, say about me at board meetings. Come back and my wife would ask the questions, or in the newspaper, and we were asked, and they asked the questions. She understood that it was all lies. How is that your spouse going to deal with that? You're a community person. Yes, as a principal superintendent, you're in the community. You're taping commercials. You're doing interviews on the radio. You're in the newspaper. Principal Kafeli talked about it last week about the time in his life where things wasn't right or whatever. I'm not going to talk about it. But then how is that going to affect your house? 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 Can you deal with the negative opinions of people that's talking about your spouse, your husband, your wife in leadership, and you know without a shadow of doubt that it is negative? Conversation we got to have, because now you're bringing that to work. You can't. I don't know how people are able to shut it off and shut it on. You're bringing that to work. Can your spouse or the person you're talking to understand that, hey, there's going to be some negative criticism out there in the public? Yes. You have thousands of people looking at you. You are a community leader. You have 700 kids at your school. It could be parents. It could be whatever. It could be school. You're at a school board meeting and a parent come in and say all of these negative things about you as a leader. All right. Follow me very closely. School board meetings are taped live. It's publicized in your community. It's on cable. So now you got 200,000 people watching the school board meeting because it's on cable, and a parent or whoever says all of these negative things about you. They assassinate your character, and you know good and well you didn't do it. You know good and well it's lies. How is your spouse going to deal with that? Oh my God. Now I'm talking. Now I'm talking. Yes. Whoa. When your name is on TV in a negative light, talk about knowing your strength. I'm going slow. I can't go fast on this because I know people are commenting. They comment, hit that share button. Yes, people are commenting. I got Principal Law saying you're talking good, Brother Hurt. Yes, this is real. We don't have these real conversations. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, dealing with that, understanding your family, understanding the person that you are married to, understanding the person you're about to get married to will be held to a different standard from the community. So it might not be you, but now when your wife, when that spot, they're going to be held to a different standard in the community. When my wife will go out, they would say, hey, that's Principal Hurt's wife. That's Mr. Hurt's wife. Hey, that's Inkster Prep's Mr. Hurt's wife right there. So now my wife has to understand that she's going to be held to a different standard because we live in the community. We go to the churches, we shop at the shopping malls, we work out, all of those things that your spouse do. Parents will be there. They will say, hey, that's Mr. Hurt's wife right there at the treadmill. Hey, they will look at your wife, not only your wife, but also your kids, because my kids went to the school that I was a principal of in a district. So now my wife and kids are held to a different standard. No matter how you slice it, dice it, or whatever it may be, they will be held to a different standard. When we would have events at my school, my wife would come and be part of the events. She's in front of 600-700 people. She can't be like a parent or whatever. She's held to a different standard. That's how it was. Do your spouse, do they understand that? Do they really understand that? Totally. Oh man, I got man, oh my God, my time is running out. Let me, you know what? I'm gonna be respectful because I got Create and Educate at 10:30. So I got 3 more. So we're gonna do a part 2 next week. I need everybody to tune in because I don't want to rush through this. I got 3 more things I gotta deal with. So we're gonna be at part 2 next week. But before you log off, please give me a comment. Tell me how you felt about this discussion. Just comment, please, or inbox me. I need feedback because I want to do a part 2. I'm not going to rush this. I want to do a part 2, but it is 10:30. So once again, thank you very, very much for tuning in. I appreciate that. I need all of my friends to go over to Create and Educate. So let's go over to there, support Dr. Houston and Dr. Taylor. And we got Principal Kafede at 11 and Josh Tarver tomorrow at 7 o'clock. The Fantastic Four, thank you. Let's have a good week. Let's stay fired up. Remember those spouses. Remember those relationships. And please inbox me if you want me to come in and support your school. Thank you. I'll see you next week. Same time, same place.
Minimize that to bring everyone into the same space.